We've been working on this project for quite some time. I am very blessed to be a part of it, and now we can celebrate with all of you. I'll tell you what, we've got anybody here, don't we? We've got who's who of who's who. We've even got the SWAT team here. Yeah. So the support of this project has been phenomenal, and we just thank each and every one of you for your support, and we have some other things we want to tell you about, and I'm going to turn it over to Beth. She's a real rock star for our city here, and she's done everything that she could possibly for this project, and I appreciate her so much. I'm going to turn it over to Beth.
Thank you to all of you here. This would not be possible without the vision that all of you had for our community and our core. This plaza grew out of the vision that everyone had during our comprehensive planning process, and we could not be happier with the way that it's turned out. And we hope that you continue to dream and continue to vision for what our city can be, because we know there are so many more exciting things that are going to be happening. I just wanted to take a minute to recognize the team that started on this project quite a long time ago. My predecessor, Tony Foster, was instrumental in helping with this, as well as part of the development team was Bill Thistlewaite, our former park superintendent. Sharon Palmer, our grants administrator, traveled back from her retirement to be with us today, so we are really excited to have her here, as well as Sarah Mitchell, our city planner, and all of the other team members throughout the city and through the administration that have really made this project possible. And with the stellar designation, we are super excited that we are able to fulfill the goals of that program here in our community. Just as we were designated in the last 3 years, the private investment in commercial projects has increased 170% within our stellar boundaries here downtown. And so that is tremendous. We are really excited about that. We are on pace in those years. There's been more than $7.5 million private dollars invested throughout this area. And in 2016, we are on pace to see an even larger number in a single year than what we have had in those previous 3 years. So we are really excited to see that. Residents downtown have increased 250%. So it's just been a tremendous asset. This designation has just done a lot for our community, and we are really excited about the impact we're having. And now I want to take a minute to bring up the Elstro family that's here with us today. If you could all come on out to the front. We were really blessed to have Jack Elstro with us and all of the dedication that he gave to us over his 47 years of continuous service to our community. And John Elstro is going to speak a little bit on behalf of the family today.
Thank you. On behalf of my sister Carol, my brothers Mike, Tim, our spouses, Jack's grandchildren, we want to thank you for inviting us on this glorious day. The weather is perfect. And we stand in awe as to the improvements that you have made in this block, all the efforts that the mayor, all the people have put forth. And I have to make sure everyone understands, projects like this do not happen overnight. Projects like this have to be conceived and chased, and it's an effort to bring the money together, do the planning, and it really is impressive all that the Richmond city staff has done. And I have to say my father would be very, very proud. As you all know, those who knew my father, he was very dedicated to this community for 47 years, and it was his passion to make sure that there are solutions to problems and possibilities of making this community better and better, so that the quality of life for all of the residents of the city was the best that it could be. And I think this park is certainly a great salute to my father, and he would be very embarrassed, but I think he would also be proud of all of your efforts. Thank you very much.
invite to the podium Bill Kanya. He is the Executive Director of the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs, and they have been instrumental in providing funding for this project, as well as guidance for the Stellar project, and really helping communities like ours transform and go further faster.
It is really an honor just to be invited here today. I'm so happy that the Office of Community and Rural Affairs and our 11 agency state partners who participate with us in Stellar joined in partnership with you to help make this happen. I am and continue to be so impressed with the visionary leadership of your former Mayor Hutton and your current Mayor Snow to make this happen and to prove out the theory of stellar communities that you will attract investment, you will attract residential building permits and new residences, and you'll make yourself such a high quality of place to live that people will actually want to live here, and that you will be able to change, actually transform your community into a 21st century community because of your planning, your hard work, your vision, and your diligence. Stellar is a hard thing to do. The planning process is extremely difficult. It is not easy to be designated a stellar community. But I don't know, with the performance you've had so far, Mayor, is this good practice for maybe thinking about becoming a regional community, regional city? I think so. I want to offer, on behalf of Lieutenant Governor Eric Holcomb, the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs, and all of our agency partners, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations for developing this facility, which is obviously working. It's a great community gathering place. Thank you all.
All right, I am going to turn the podium back over to Denise, and she is going to take us through the rest of the program.
Let's go ahead and give Beth Fields another round of applause, please. She's very modest in everything she does. There's a considerable amount more people that I need to thank today who I have been working with for the last 8 months of my appointment, and one being Mollenkamp Building Corporation. Carrie Mollenkamp, can you raise your hand, please? Let's give him a round of applause. He was wonderful to work with. And I also want to make sure, right standing beside him, Chris Seafring, Chris, the job superintendent, and all of them there. You all will raise your hand. You did a phenomenal job, got this park ready for us. And I just wanted to make sure they realize how much we appreciate them and how wonderful they were to work with this project. I also want to highlight Rundell Ernstberger and Associates, Cecil. Where are you? There's Cecil in the back. All right, Cecil, he was our project architect, and we just thank him so much. He's been on site with us and guiding us through this, and we really appreciate him as well. Another person I want to call up to the podium now is Kevin Osborne from REA, Rundell Ernstberger and Associates. He was the principal architect on this actual project, so let's give him a round of applause, please.
Well, thank you, Denise. I just wanted to just say a few words about our design team. Obviously, REA has been working on this project for nearly 4 years now. It's hard to believe that just a couple years ago, this was an actual funding.
I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you very much.
The idea was obviously to create a gathering place for downtown Richmond, a kind of a civic place for civic celebration. And we've all been working very hard on that, and we're happy to turn this all over to you all today. So just briefly, part of our design team was Axis Architecture, and they're here in the audience somewhere. Where's John? John, raise your hand. Way back there by the building, of course. Axis Architects. We also have on our team Lynch Harris and Brunlevy. They were the structural engineers for some of these structures that you see here. BS Engineering helped us with the surveying and the civil engineering. And then Lynch, I already mentioned them, the engineering collaborative. They were our mechanical electrical folks. So there's been a big team behind this for several years to create what you're seeing today. So it's a lot of work by a lot of people, and we're just really proud of the efforts and very happy that we were able to work with you all here to get this accomplished. So thank you.
A few more thank yous because a project this big takes everyone involved. Sponsors for today's ceremony, I just want to make sure I touch on that. Reed Hospital provided our lunches today. Thank you, Reed Hospital. First Merchants Bank, Wayne Bank and Trust, BSN Sport, Bill Engel, Richmond Builder Supply, Paul and Pat Lingle, Manpower, and Burton and Simpson Law Firm. Thank you everyone for helping us today be able to provide the entertainment. We really appreciate that. And now I'd like to call up Mayor Snow. Without his continued support of the park system in this community, we couldn't make these things happen either. So great round of applause for Mayor Snow.
Thank you so much, Denise. I want to echo some of the thanks that you heard from Denise and Beth. I want to thank Tony Foster, Bill Thistlethwaite, Sharon Palmer, and Mayor Hutton for having the vision to start this project and then hand it off to the next team that would see it all the way through. It's just been a tremendous process, and it's been so fun for me to come by here every day and watch this plaza grow. For me, this is really, really special because here we are dedicating this new plaza during our state's bicentennial. And the slogan of the bicentennial is to celebrate the past and ignite the future, and that is exactly what we are doing here standing today. Many, many years ago, there was a great concept where someone said, let's break up the downtown so we have a gathering place in the heart of our city. So you can eat, you can shop, you can gather. We can have festivals there. So then we had the promenade for many years. Then the vision changed. Let's remove the bricks. Let's let the flow of commerce come through. Let's let the traffic come through. And the concept of that gathering space was kind of pushed aside to kind of open the doors and the gateways for the shopping and the commerce. And today, right here on this spot as you stand here, that vision is finally reunified as we put a gathering space back in the heart of our city. So you can come downtown, you can shop, you can play, you can eat, and you can gather in the heart of our city. And I am just thrilled that today that vision comes back together, and I'm excited that you're all a part of it. So thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for coming downtown to celebrate our past and ignite our future, and to open Elstro Plaza. And a lot of people, as you're hearing today, worked very, very hard to make this possible, but it is my tremendous honor to give this to the people of Richmond, because at the end of the day, this is for you. This is your plaza. So please enjoy for many, many years to come, and thank you for being here.
All right, we're going to bring the Chamber of Commerce up, along with the ACES committee. And we're going to cut the ribbon and make this official.
So we are going to have the official ribbon cutting ceremony, and I get to cut a lot of ribbons. I hold a lot of scissors, and I love that honor. But today I want to pass this honor on to someone who worked really, really hard to see this through. And I know it means a lot to her to actually hold these scissors today. So if Sarah Mitchell will please step forward. I would like Sarah Mitchell to cut this ribbon today.
It's official. Now make sure you guys all go over to the